Hey and welcome to MoWB channel. Let's begin with our daily news. Ben White admits he had a tough start to his life at Arsenal. Ben White was won 6 arrivals at Arsenal in this summer, but took up a massive £50 million of our budget, and many pundits and even Arsenal fans were calling the former Brighton man an expensive flop before he even kicked a ball for the Gunners. It didn't help that his debut came in the opening day defeat at Brentford, with a team debilitated by COVID, with roundly criticised by fans and pundits alike. White himself then got the virus and missed our next 2 defeats that left us rock bottom of the Premier League. The start of the season was tough, Ben White says. We had the first game and it wasn't ideal for me. I didn't play very well, and then I got COVID, so I was out for another 2 games. It was hard to get started. Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher were particularly sketching on Sky Sport, hinting that White was the weak link in the Arsenal defense. I saw it, White told The Independent. I think it was the first time I've actually been singled out for a criticism. It's never a nice feeling, it's not very good, but it just gives me more incentive to go out there and do well. Obviously, you have to look at it and see what they have said, and some of the stuff they said was true that game. It wasn't my best. I think if I thought about it too much or kept listening to it back all the time, it would only affect me, so I think I'd rather just leave it and move on and try to do better. Well, he has certainly improved drastically since then, earning more and more plaudits along the way, and was the week rewarded with an England call-up. White provides clear evidence that Arteta and Edu have been very astute in the transfer market since the boss arrived, and he has certainly proved his worth. Media criticized Arsenal player Kieran Tierney for one aspect of international display last night. Arsenal defender Kieran Tierney might have scored for Scotland last night, but that didn't mean his performance was perfect, according to his ratings in the Scottish media. Tierney powered in a header to help Scotland draw 1-1 with Poland in their friendly game after their original clash with Ukraine was suspended due to the ongoing conflict issue. The Arsenal left back played 90 minutes and, in the main, was impressive enough. However, Poland did level at the very death as Piatek snatched a late leveler, and writing up their Scotland player ratings for last night, the Daily Record mentioned Piatek when it gave Tierney a 7 of 10 for his performance. Left-sided centre-back kept a tight grip down his side first half, caught to advanced as Piatek go into his channel, precise header for a first international goal, the record wrote on Tierney. It's always great for a club side to see their players do well on the international stage, and while Tierney might have just been given that 7 of 10 rating, he still performed admirably. You have to bear in mind he's operating in a different position to that he does at Arsenal, and yet still produces a good show. His header was excellent, and while he did lose to Piatek at times, in the main he was solid. This, of course, is good news for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, who will need Tierney at his best in the coming weeks. Arsenal star Bukayo Saka withdraws from England squad after positive COVID-19 test. Gareth Southgate's 25-man England squad to face Switzerland and Ivory Coast is now down to 24 after Arsenal star Bukayo Saka was forced to withdraw. Saka, 20-year-old, has been forced to withdraw from the England setup after returning a positive result for COVID-19. The Arsenal winger would have likely been in line to start the game, seeing as he's this England squad's only natural right midfielder. An announcement from the official England website confirmed the decision and also confirmed there would be no additions to Southgate's squad, leaving the likes of Jadon Sancho disappointed on the sidelines. Saka has been in stunning form for Arsenal this season, scoring 9 goals and registering 5 assists in 28 Premier League games, although it is his ability to drive with the ball at his feet which truly make him a danger to opposition defenders. He also has 4 goals in 14 games for the England national team and seems to have put his heart-breaking penalty miss at the Euro 2020 final behind him. Arsenal now have the money to meet Benfica asking price for Darwin Nunez. According to report from Portuguese outlet Record, Arsenal have opened talks to sign Darwin Nunez from Benfica this summer. The Gunners will need at least 1 striker before the start of next season, if not 2. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang left the club last month, while both Alexandre Lacazette and Edin Ketia are expected to walk away when their contracts expire at the end of this campaign. Arsenal have been linked with a whole host of top quality strikers over the last few months. One of them is Benfica star Nunez, who is arguably the best centre forward in the entire Portuguese top flight at the moment. The report claims that Arsenal technical director Edu has opened talks with Nunez, and the Uruguayan is listening to what the Gunners have to offer. He rejected West Ham and Newcastle not too long ago, but the report reveals that he is unlikely to say no to the Gunners. Benfica, who would love to keep hold of him, know very well that it's only a matter of time before he moves to a bigger club. They are ready to let him go this summer, but only if their £66.7 million asking price is met. That is a lot of money for a 22-year-old, but the report claims that Arsenal will have no problem meeting that figure, all thanks to their former skipper Aubameyang. The Gunners have reportedly saved a lot of money after terminating the Gabon Stars contract that allows them to spend big on a striker this summer, and Nunez could well be the one. The Express reported earlier this week that Arsenal have held initial talks with Nunez agents over a move in the summer transfer window. The 22-year-old has been incredible for Benfica this season. He has scored 26 times for the Eagles so far, and with at least 9 games left in the campaign, it won't be a surprise to see him hit that 35-goal mark. Branded as a world-class player in the making by legendary manager Jorge Jesus, Nunez has all the characteristics that Arsenal need from a new striker. He would be an incredible signing for the Gunners, and the fact that they can afford Benfica's mammoth asking price without any trouble is excellent news for fans as well. Arsenal make contact with Philippe Coutinho agents. After being allowed to join Aston Villa on loan until the end of the season, Barcelona winger Philippe Coutinho has wasted no time in recapturing some of his best form. Although the talented Brazilian has featured in just 10 matches in all competitions for Steven Gerrard's. He has already directly contributed to an impressive 7 goals. Clearly, one of the side's most influential attackers, it's no surprise to see Gerrard linked with the making the former Liverpool winger's move permanent. However, if the Midlands side is to sign Coutinho on a permanent basis in a potential deal that is understood to include £33 million by option, they will need to fend off interest from rivals Arsenal, who are also strong admirers, according to Mundo Deportivo. Arsenal is understood to have contacted Coutinho's representative ahead of a potential summer deal that could see the Brazilian playmaker prioritize playing for a club in the Champions League, a position Arsenal is likely to find themselves in come the end of the season. Not only that, but Arsenal will also be on the lookout for a new big-name attacking signing this summer after allowing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to join Barcelona in January for free. Arsenal legend says Serge Gnabry potential signing improves the squad but raises one concern. Arsenal legend Winterburn has talked up to the potential signing of Bayern Munich winger Serge Gnabry after his huge improvement since leaving the Gunners earlier in his career. Gnabry had a spell at Arsenal as a youngster, but didn't get too many opportunities in the first team, and notably struggled in a spell out on loan at West Brom as well. Now, however, the Germany international has shown himself to be a world-class talent with Bayern, as well as for his country, and he'd surely get a lot more of a key role at the Emirates Stadium now. Having said that, even though Winterburn has praised Gnabry's improvement and stated that the 26-year-old would improve Mikel Arteta's squad, he also admits there would be a lot of competition in that area of the pitch. Although, Arsenal will surely want an upgrade on the struggling Nicolas Pepe. They also have the likes of Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe and Gabriel Martinelli performing well in attack, so Gnabry might actually find he wouldn't necessarily walk straight into that team. He's improved dramatically and his confidence is soaring, Winterburn told Free Super Tips as scouted by the Metro. In terms of how he's developed as a player, if I'm honest, there were times at Arsenal where he wasn't getting a lot of game time and his fitness wasn't as good as it should have been. The improvement he's shown and what he's achieved since leaving Arsenal is incredible. He'd be a good addition to the squad, I don't think anyone would deny that, but where would he come in and whose position would he potentially take? There is Saka, Smith-Rowe and Martinelli, so he will most likely play in one of those roles. I think he would improve the squad, but I think Arsenal need to strengthen their squad in other areas rather than these wide areas. But if Arsenal decide to take him and that move materialize, then yes, of course, he improves the squad. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.